Hi everyone, this is Triple T and today I'm taking a look at Ocular Max PS-16 Volatus in their all built-in Perfection series. And he's quite perfect, I must say. But let's look at the packaging first. It's some really nice artwork here. PS Volatus Space Warrior. Okay, there is a picture of him. And here he is with his Combaticon family. And here you have some nice obligatory product shots. And a G1 tech spec. Yes, finally, I've been waiting for them. And a little bio, if you want to read it. It says, Volatus feels he's superior to everyone around him. Oh, just like me then. There's nothing really... I can't read that. So, but let's take a look at Blastov. And he is a really well-made bot. The plastic is sturdy, high quality, and it feels like it's a one-piece thing, but he actually isn't. And the detailing is really nice. If you look at the windows, they have painted the edges of them, as well as made this little silvery, purpley tint. I think this is the only place it's painted. The rest, no, here as well, some paint. Because you can see the difference between the different pieces, and here you have some paint as well. But really nice. Exhausts, looking good. And he is a bit of a space shuttle, reminds me of Skylinks actually. And if we turn him around, boom, he looks like a plane and not like a robot, and that's good. In my book anyway. So that's really nice. The only thing I can complain about is these wheels. They're on a big piece of plastic here, and it doesn't look really good. It sticks out. This one at least folds in if you want to. He rolls. And of course you can fold these in to have him directly on the ground, but now it looks like he's hovering a bit. There are no real articulation for shuttle mode. You can fold these in, of course, to raise the gear, landing gear. You can turn these, but that's more for transformation. You can bend that, but that as well is for transformation. You can actually open the shuttle bay doors here if you want to. It's too much of a hassle. I won't show it, but you can. Well, I will show it off when we get to transformation later on. Okay, this piece seems to be flaking somewhat. But anyway, it looks good. And now for some comparison, if we bring in his arm and air body, Vortex, and they look really nice. They look like they're going to fly away on adventure together, killing Autobots everywhere. Yes! So, I think that's about it for shuttle mode. We're going to indulge the all built-in gimmick and go from shuttle to arm. And this is the only bot in the set that is kind of finicky. It's not difficult, it's not, well, it's just strange for some reason. I don't really know. Okay, to get him into arm mode, you start by folding these side pieces downwards and away. Do the same thing on the other side, like so. And you fold them in on a peg here, down there. You come down here, and this is the tricky part. Now we're going to fold these up, that's easy, but now we're going to split this down the middle, like so. We're going to open the shuttle bay doors here. And they're quite snug. Like so, and like so. And they are going to turn around, but as you can see, he has storage for his weapon. It's right there. But we'll take that out for now, because it's going to fall. We all know it's going to fall. You fold this down if you had it up, and loosen that. And then you make him do the splits somewhat, and you split his leg. Oh, that has to be up and in. Split his leg, so you crack his knees, fold that in, fold that down, and then push this in again. This little fillet piece comes down, and now starts the fiddly part. Start by moving this up, pulling that up, pushing this way in, like that. Fold this piece down, part the back thruster, fold this out, and fold the hand out, like so. Turn this inward so you get it past the edge, like that, so it's inside the arm. Fold this piece down like that. And now we close the hand or arm off with these two tabs. And that is not always easy, but it worked. Now we crack this one down, turn this down like so, and push it in so it fills out that little space. I take the shuttle bay doors and push them downwards. They're going to tab in right there. If you can line them up, which isn't always that easy, like that. And now we come to the other side and we have to do the same thing. So let's start on this side, shall we? Break his leg, fold this in, hide that away, and bend his leg back. Sorry, it has to be up. And this little piece goes to market in here. this down, split the thruster or toe, fold this out, push this way in, and then rotate the hand out. This piece goes inside the arm. That goes up, and that goes down to lock that into place. Ports and tabs, ports and tabs. That's all I have to say. Ports and tabs. Fold that in, and that tab is going in that port or slot, if I can find it, like that. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we have to push these pieces together. It's easier to do that from this side, I think, because then you see the hand coming together. And when you've pushed it together like this, turn the hand to lock this all in place. This will be his elbow, so you can bend that if you want to, and then just fold this little combiner part out, like so, and you attach him to the main body of the combiner. The knees for the robot are actually the elbow here, but still you have some movement up in here, which is kind of annoying. But still it works, and it looks good, I think. And the hand is of course articulated. I'm not going to fold out that thumb because it's not easy to get back. The only thing I don't like is the quality of this gray plastic. It doesn't look really good, unfortunately. But it works. It works. So there you have him in arm mode. And I like the homage to the G1 toy that this one is folded with the top towards Bruticus. It looks way better that way. And the only articulation you have here is, of course, the elbow and the side to side movement you have in the bicep. But let's get him into robot mode. And the most important thing now is to turn the hand, because if you don't, nothing works. So, I've turned the hand. I'm going to split the legs. For once, I'm not splitting mine. And you have to make room to undo all the things we've done before. So get these toesies out again. Like that. Fold the hand in, or part of the hand at least. Push this back together so it forms a foot. Leave this like that and push these together. And if this comes loose, just tab this in and this comes over to hide the hand. This is a little... I don't know. Never mind. Let's do the same thing on the other foot or leg. Turn that away to give some room for transformation. Move that out. Move that out. Open this up. And fold the hand, or the part of the hand in, like so. Squeeze this together and fold it up. Tab this in, there, and this goes back into its little port, like so. And this folds up to hide the hand. That comes down. Okay. We're getting somewhere, hopefully. We lift these up, these little skirt pieces. We bend these skirt pieces out. And if they haven't already, these go in, like that. And we have to open up the legs like that to make the joints go to the outer position, like so. Then we close the front ones and just put these down so they look like a little skirt. Pull the combiner peg up, and now starts the fun part. Crack this open, like so. Bend them down just to get some leeway. You have the arms here. You have to split them and turn this out to the side. He looks like a bird. This piece comes out. You turn these little fin parts out to make him a little fin for his back. You turn this forward and you actually have to rotate that as you go along. And if you have everything in its place, you can just close this up and put this little piece down. You come to the back, you fold these pieces in, you tab these pieces in and fold them down like so. Now you're done with this backpack. He looks like he wants to hug us. I wouldn't trust that. So, let's continue. Pull his arms out, rotate. Rotate again, so they end up like that. So you have to pull them down and rotate the hand. I'm going to show that off one more time here. Pull that down. Turn that up. Turn that around. Lock that into place. And fold it up again. Okay. And fold the arm back as we did before. And there we have him in his robot mode. And he looks nice. He looks really, really nice. And he feels very solid, even though we all know he isn't. he feels really nice and looks really good. Now we have some more painted applications, like his face, for instance. You can see that gorgeous face, very G1-y. And the chest piece, really nice. And the painted details here. These are also painted. I forgot them. Nice little toesies made out of purple plastic. A bit of kibble here on the back of the legs. And a very wide bum. But otherwise, very clean transformation. Very clean. And for articulation, his head can look up, it can look down, it can do a 360. His arms can go out, do a 360. You have a bicep rotation. You have a single jointed but above 90-degree elbow. And you have actually a below elbow swivel as well. His hands are on one peg, but they are individually movable. So, typewriter hands, anyone? And the thumb is on a ball joint. He has a ab crunch. He can turn his waist around like this. And if we move these enormous skirt pieces around like that, he can high kick. He can almost kick back. And he can, of course, also go out to the side. He can even do more than the Van Damme. But this is a bit fiddly as well. Single jointed knee joint gives you almost 90 degrees. And now comes the big letdown, I think, because these little toesies doesn't move. They don't. You can fold them down, but they really don't move anyway. And his heel is just going up and down. So, unfortunately, he doesn't have really good feet for posing. And for accessories, we have his little gun that we plucked out of him earlier. And you fold that down. And fold that down. And of course you can put it in his hands, like any other masterpiece, with the tab in the palm. You close that up, and he can go shooting Autobots to his heart's content. Bang! And now for comparison. Here he is with his leader. And he's quite the big bot, but they do look good together, even if Onslaught is a bit strangely proportionate. Yoink! So my final thoughts about this bot is very positive, I must say. He's good, he's sturdy, he feels hefty even though there are no die cast in him, but I think that's the quality plastic through and through. He looks good, he has nice detailing, he reminds me very much of the G1 version of himself. This was actually the first part of this combiner I bought, and he really got me hooked, so I bought the rest of them. And I'm really glad I did, because the combined mode is out of this world epic as well. So this is a strong recommendation from me. But I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And as always, take care.